Good evening, everybody. Could we ask everybody to please take your seats? Thank you all for coming out on a chilly night, but a great night. I'm Michael Botwinick, Director of the museum. Just a couple of things I want to ask you. For those of you who've got phones that you expect to take pictures with, and photographers, once Ron gets out here, he's got a lot of video to share with us, so I'm going to ask you to make sure you turn off your flashes. Would you do that for me, please? And for the photographers, we'll need you to work without flash when he's working, because otherwise, all we'll see is white screen behind him instead of space. This is the second time that we've had Astronaut Ron Garan here, and it's just as exciting the second time around. And to start the evening, I want to introduce to you the person that makes the city go and makes the museum go, our Mayor, Mike Spano.
Thank you. And a special thanks to Michael and the entire board, the directors here at the Hudson River Museum for organizing tonight's great event. It's good to see all of you tonight. And it's my distinct honor and my privilege to welcome United States astronaut Colonel Ron Garan back to Yonkers, his hometown. How about a round of applause? You know, Yonkers is very, very proud to call Colonel Garan one of our own. And we're thrilled when he returns to Yonkers to share his success and his perspective with us. Colonel Garan is the son of Ron Sr. and Linda. Ron, as many of you know, has been a fixture here in Yonkers, local businessman for over 30 years, 3 generations, and we thank them for their contributions to our city, in addition to their son's many accomplishments. Colonel Garan is also a product of the Yonkers Public Schools, graduating from Roosevelt in 1979. And through his many achievements, Colonel Garan serves as a shining example of what young people do when you reach for the stars. And I'm going to use a lot of puns, but I'm going to use them anyway. And he is evidence that through hard work, commitment, and dedication to your craft, anything, even space travel, is possible. We've seen tremendous success and growth right here at the Hudson River Museum with the addition of the planetarium, the amphitheater. The amphitheater was put in last year. Imagine that we've seen the attendance in the museum skyrocket. Another pun. It skyrocketed. And that was intended. And overall museum visits are up 55%. Yonkers truly is a city that has it all, and we can proudly say that we're the birthplace of one of the most influential individuals, a highly decorated fighter pilot, humanitarian, and social entrepreneur. And before I introduce him, I'm going to say, let's take a look at the video.
oasis that we've all been given really makes you think, why do we still face so many critical issues? Why do we still face so many problems? Why is not life on our planet as beautiful as our planet is visibly beautiful from space? When we look down at the beauty of the planet that we've been given, we are faced with an undeniable, sobering contradiction. On the one hand, we can clearly see the beauty of our planet. On the other hand, are the unfortunate realities of life on a beautiful planet for a significant portion of its inhabitants. Those that have clean water to drink, enough food to eat, the poverty and the conflict that exists on our planet. When we look down from an orbital perspective, we realize that each and every one of us is riding through the universe together on this spaceship that we call Earth, that we're all interconnected, that we're all in this together, and that we're all family. You don't have to be in orbit to have the orbital perspective. And there are people around the world that are working to reduce conflict and improve life on Earth.
Now, without any further ado, he's an astronaut, he's an author, he's Yonkers' very own Ron Garan.
How's everybody doing? Thank you, Mr. Mayor, for the wonderful introduction, and as always, the really warm welcome. I came from Houston, so it's not so warm out there. But thanks to all of you for making the trip out here. I really, really appreciate it. I can't tell you how much it means to me to come home to Yonkers after 71 million miles without frequent firewalls. And we used to, in the Air Force, we used to get paid 5 cents a mile for DUI. We don't get that either. So it's really good to be back. And I'm really excited to be here to share with you, my friends and family, and the people, the neighbors, and people I grew up with, and people I went to school with, and the good citizens of Yonkers, New York, and Westchester County. Really a sense of hope. I had this sense of hope seared into my awareness from my experience living and working on board the International Space Station, and I left space with a call to action, a call to spread this message of hope, to spread a perspective that, if embraced, can nudge the trajectory of our global society on a much more positive path. And I'm going to spend a little bit of time explaining to you what I mean by the orbital perspective. But what I really want is to have a conversation, I have a dialogue, we want to have some questions and answers, and really explore this because, like I said, I left space with a call to action, and the first step of that call to action is to write this book, to try and capture in words what this perspective provides, what the possibilities are of this perspective. And again, I call this perspective the orbital perspective. It's the subject, the title of my book, and it's the subject of our presentation tonight. And so the book, just to talk about it real quickly, is divided into 3 parts. Each part has 3